All right, well, let's get cracking. And the winners of the annual Australian Technologies competition have been revealed, with ARIA Research taking out Tech Co of the Year amid the 10 awards. It's the 13th year that the ATC has been held, and the first one under the investment advisory firm Scalare Partners. To tell us about the winners, I'm once again joined by Scalare CEO Carolyn Breeze, along with the winner of the Social Impact Award, MentorKey's Maud Lindley. Maud, Carolyn, welcome to the show. Congrats to you, Maud. I want to hear more about MentorKey in just a minute, but Carolyn, I'm going to start with you. I mean, this is always an epic. This is the Quo Vadis of startup events. More than 100 applications. You've helped these people do some amazing things. Tell us a little bit about the competition this year and the companies that you've chosen and what it means for them.
Yeah, look, it's a fabulous program. So as you said, we had over 100 applications. Applications open in May, and the awards are not until September. And during those months, we whittle them down to semi-finalists, and then we actually give them a mentor, someone from their industry or someone for their stage of scaling that can help mentor them through the program and through the competition. There's a bunch of masterclasses and resources, with them ultimately then in September kind of pitching their refined business case for global domination and expansion, which is how we picked the winners on the day. It was a fantastic comp. The quality was so high across all of the verticals, everything from health tech and manufacturing right through to a spacesuit. It's a really crazy time, and the awards night itself was just brilliant. It was so nice to see some outstanding startups recognised across a bunch of different verticals.
Well, love a good spacesuit, and they are going to come in handy. I know that as part of South by Southwest, they are talking to one of the key people from NASA about the Moon to Mars mission. So, hopefully they're getting along and saying, hey, have we got a solution for you as we fire Elon Musk out into the galaxy? Maud, welcome. Social Impact. Tell us a little bit about what MentorKey does.
Thank you, Simon and Carolyn. MentorKey is an employee development platform. We're a SaaS platform that equips leaders and employees to have impactful and insightful mentoring and coaching conversations in the workplace. We found that there's a dramatic shift in employee expectations at the moment. The annual KPI setting conversation is no longer enough to retain your talent as a leader. And they expect ongoing coaching growth conversations, and that leaders are not necessarily equipped to become the coach that the employee needs them to be. So MentorKey bridges this gap. We provide ongoing, tailored, bespoke guidance to both employee and leaders so that they have those ongoing growth impactful coaching conversations. AI is embedded at the heart of the platform, but also our hundreds and hundreds of hours of coaching experience we have put in the platform so that millions of people can have those insightful aha moments in their coaching conversations in the workplace.
Now, I would imagine that, of course, as part of remote working, it's also just harder to have those daily conversations around mentoring and what you should be doing. So is this where someone like MentorKey can step in and make sure that that engagement remains and people are learning on the job?
Well, certainly, we find that mentoring has become even more dramatically important. Those coaching conversations are even more important to develop the relationships with managers, to keep that psychological safety, that level of trust up, so that your employees can have the flexibility they need, but also remain engaged and feel that they belong to the company they work for, feel that the company they work for wants to invest in their personal and professional development. And those coaching conversations don't come naturally. So the platform nudges leaders and employees, but it equips them with the right questions, the right approach, the right reflection, so that when they meet, it's impactful, it's insightful. It's not just talking about the project that they're working on or having a casual chat. Employees expect more, and we want to equip leaders to do that.
Well, I think we had plenty of conversations about artificial intelligence. I think empathetic intelligence is probably one of those keys that we really need. Carolyn, ARIA Research, the company that won Tech Co of the Year, it's a really interesting story. Tell us a little bit about it.
Such an impressive organisation with game-changing technology. So they won their specific vertical, and that was the medtech and pharma vertical, and then went on to win the overall competition. So they actually give blind people a sense of vision using sound. So they're the world's first ever non-invasive kind of vision product for that market, which is, obviously a very huge market, but just such a profound technology that can change people's lives. And it was so wonderful seeing them win on the night. The founders brought the whole team up and they were full of smiles. It was like they'd won the lotto. It was fantastic. And such a great team to benefit from this in such a worthy cause.
And I reckon one of the other cool things, it seems like the judges, your judges and the ones I had for the Startup Daily Awards are on the same page because Zondi won Water, Food and Agribusiness.
Yay, we love Zondi. Zondi's fantastic. As you know, they've built a spectorial device to help in one of their first verticals or go to markets is actually helping wool farmers, sheep farmers be able to check the quality of their wool, to do their own kind of gene ring fencing to increase their buy rate of the wool and the quality and the return they'll get, and also help brokers in that industry determine the quality of wool in a much easier fashion. And it's something that the whole industry is getting behind. It's very well deserved. Danielle and the team have done an amazing job. Another game-changing technology coming out of Australia.
All right, Carolyn, you're sending your babies out into the world now. What's next for them and, of course, for the ATC?
Yeah, so for all the startups that came through, one of the things that we look at when we're moving into the semi-finalist and finalist stage is companies that have global ambition, that really want to take it further. So we're going to stick closely with this cohort. We have a very strong alumni group from the 13 years at the Australian Technologies competition. It doesn't end when the awards end. There's a lot of services there. Next year, all of our sponsors hopefully will return. We had some fantastic sponsors from government and the corporate industry really getting behind the different verticals and startups in the comp. Next year, we're going to embrace more of the ecosystem, and I'm opening up an invite for other award systems and other organisations in the ecosystem to come and be part of the Australian Technologies competition. There's a lot of comps out there. There's a lot for startups to invest their time in. Let's do something really meaningful and get behind a competition that drives across all the verticals.
Sounds absolutely fantastic. Maud, I want to ask you in terms of MentorKey, what does it mean for your business to have won and what are your plans?
Thank you. Well, when you're a founder, you're very much in your head. You have all these ambitions, but testing them, making sure that you get the right feedback, that you're challenged on your ideas, it helps you grow. That's certainly what the ATC has done for us over the last 5 months. The masterclasses sort of provoke you with different thinking and different ambitions. The peer group of the other contestants is fantastic to build relationships with. So it's a real growth journey as a founder. What's coming next for us is a global expansion. It's a capital raise early 2024 and a continued passion to develop our product to continue to add value to people in the workplace.
Well, we look forward to following your progress and reporting on it on Startup Data. Congrats again to you, Maud Lindley at MentorKey. And Carolyn, always great to catch up with you from Scalare. Congrats on doing your first ATC. I'm sure Patrick is incredibly proud of how you guys have taken it to the next level. Look forward to working with you in the future. Thanks for your time, both.
Thank you so much.